Hey y'all, welcome to Wilderdynasty. If you are new here, I go by Jerry. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Are you gonna be able to upload? Failure upload. Okay. A few weeks ago, when the kids and I were out of town, Honey ended up staying over here, and he got blinds, but they were the wrong size. They lasted, you know, for the day that the kids and I were out of town, but we are going to get the correct size blinds today. So that is where we are headed. I told Honey I also want some command strips because yeah, I don't want to hang stuff up with no nails. I don't. I think nails are like overrated. I like nails, but I'm gonna see it like how the command strips work. Come on, baby. So we are at the Home Depot. Waiting for our order.
Why do you say Depot?
For these blinds.
It's Depot, not Depot.
I said Depot.
Oh, these parking spots, and you picked the one right in front of me, huh?
I think they trying to move.
I just don't go. I'm confused. Like, it's so many where he could have just pulled right on in. But he parks right in front of me. I don't understand it. I really don't.
But he moving.
But he's gonna park right beside me now. All these empty parking spaces back here. And look at him. He got the biggest truck out here, and he want the smallest parking space out here.
But love, they're all the same size. They're not the same size?
It's more room when you got other parking spaces beside you. He want to park in the smallest spot. Now when he come out, how where he's going to squeeze on through. Look, I'll tell you, man.
People, huh?
I'm done.
Done with it. Just done with it. Honey is returning the old blinds. I am now about to walk in the back and pick up our other blinds that we are supposed to be picking up. I'm looking for like the cheaper faucets and stuff. I don't want no faucet that costs like no $89. Like, I want the ones on the cheaper side because all you're doing is turn it on, turn it off. I did find some online. Find some faucets online that I liked from Amazon, of course. And I'm thinking about go ahead and getting those because I can't even find them in the store. I only see the silver ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I only see the silver ones, so.
That one is $6.96.
We short, y'all.
Made it work, though.
Look here. Find y'all somebody that's tall. Okay? Because we're both short. But yes, so we are definitely looking for some stuff.
I'm doing here anyway.
That's what you need? Well, I don't need a pillow. So.
Well, give me one of each and put one of them back. I'll take that.
No, we're gonna eat food first.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Why do you want me to open it if you're not gonna eat it?
Look if it's good.
But if you look at it, you want to taste it, then you're gonna see if it's good or not.
No.
I want to look at it and see if it's good. I love it. I love it.
Okay,
Love
baby. Let's see what her reaction is.
Huh?
Love it.
Why you find out my reaction?
Well, she got okay. Then should have given TJ
I
his
smell
chips.
What do it smell like?
Strawberry.
Okay. She wanna pick the camera back up and show you her reaction.
Okay, smells delicious.
Thank you for putting it up. I have a big crack in my laptop screen. I have no idea how it got there because I don't think it was cracked before we went to the store, but now that we're back, it's there. And my laptop now is, or was not doing it now, thankfully, but it's doing this thing because it's a touch screen. I can't really touch it right now because if I touch just somewhere on my line, it like just stays there and it just like goes back and forth. I don't know. Something is going on with it, and I am just praying and manifesting over this laptop that it keeps me sane, because I'm gonna have to get me a new laptop. I hope it lasts me until my birthday, which is another 4 months. Oh, I cannot believe it. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know how it got this crack in it, because it was not a crack there. It wasn't a crack there earlier, and now there's a crack there. I don't know, but anyways, I was able to I started, because and another thing too was that I was going, because I already said, I'm like, okay, this laptop is one day going to crash on me, and I'm going to need to be able to back up all of my files and everything. And I said I was going to get me I'm going to show y'all this little Tierra thing, but I was going to get in another color just for my music, or when I say my music, I'm talking about the music that I downloaded and everything. I said I was going to get a tier storage bike just to hold all my music and stuff on it and different things like that. And I said I was going to do that because recently I've been getting a message on my laptop saying that my storage on my laptop is full. So I was like, okay, I need to start. I said I'm gonna order me one. I'm gonna order me one. And now seeing my laptop crack, and now seeing the process of me touching the screen and what happens to it, it just confirms okay, this laptop is not gonna last me much longer. I'm praying that it lasts me, like I said, after my birthday, or a little around, or on or around my birthday, so that I can go ahead and purchase me a new laptop. So I am hoping that it lasts me until then, but I'm definitely going to keep this laptop safe. I got these videos to get out for y'all, okay? I have been definitely on a roll. So I know I said that I was going to put the blinds up in this video, but what I'm thinking about is showing y'all a snippet of us putting the blinds up, and then just starting a renovation video from there, putting the blinds up. And I'm probably going to add a few more things, or not really details, but I'm probably going to add something else into that video as well. So I recorded some snippets and clippets for my home renovation video. Hopefully y'all are tuning in into the renovation process. I hope you all are enjoying the renovation process and everything that is coming with it, the stress. I really did not talk about the stress in the videos, but trust me, y'all, there is just some stress into it. I don't know why I'm so stuffy. I'm just so stuffy. I don't understand why. I have been sneezing all day. Don't know what has triggered the sneezing. I have no idea what's triggering it. But honey is watching the Royal Rumble. I'm actually in there watching it with him, in and out. But I'm also about to cook this pizza that we got from Walmart earlier. We did hang up our blinds. We hung up 4 blinds. We're going to see if we can hang up the other two blinds that we have. If we can go ahead and hang them up tonight, that'll be great. If not, then I'm okay. I'm not really in a rush of going ahead and finishing those up. Some more renovations that I need to work on. I need to go ahead and get that started, but I also want to go ahead and edit some more videos for tonight and be done with that, because there is a lot of editing. Not really editing, it's a lot of, I'm putting a lot of the clips together. So yes, I'm making like a 30-minute video, but there are so many clips that are being put into it, and I'm just like, what is that word, fast motioning it, I don't know, making the clip go faster so that you all can see more of the project than me just cutting it off, or you know, deleting out the whole video or things like that. So I am trying to work on that. Today was a good day. I definitely managed. I did have my breakdown earlier this morning. Like, I woke up the time that it happened 2 years ago, of me losing my dad. I did wake up. I actually woke up the time that my mom woke me up 2 years ago, and I broke down the time that he passed, and it felt good. I looked at pictures, I looked at videos and everything like that, and I think about like the different settings and everything like that, and what I could be, you know, what life would just be like right now with him. And you know, as much as I physically want him here, like I look at my kids, especially Fat Daddy, and this is a old Fat Daddy is like a younger version of my dad. Like, he want to work on cars, he want to go outside and clean the yard. Like, that's what my daddy would do. I felt like I was at my lowest, and it's like I tried therapy, I tried calling on people, and it's crazy because I couldn't really vent to my husband because he just lost his daddy 25 days before I lost my dad. So there was no really communication with him during my process because he was also going through it. Like, we spoke, we talked, we laughed, we talked about the memories, like we had all of that, but in the midst of it all, like, I couldn't really like get down and really like vent to him because he was going through the same thing. And I would say that I tried, like I said, I tried therapy, I tried talking to other people, I tried vent to other people, but it's not the same. But y'all, when I tell you that, when I tell you that I started calling on my Lord and my Savior, like, I know my relationship was growing with him before, and then, you know, the trial and tribulation of losing family members, that started happening, and it's like I started like backing away. But when I was at my lowest, when I was and I'm not talking about my lowest as in like I ain't had no food, I ain't had no clothes, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about depression, when suicidal kicks in, when you went on in your life because the person that helped raise you not here anymore, when you want to end your life because you don't think that your little ones need you anymore, when you want to end your life because the man that you marry or your partner that you marry is going through his own stuff, it's like there was nobody else. And when I tell you, I never, well, I don't want to say I never, I prayed before, but I felt that the life, the everything that I had in me, all I can do was call on God. I couldn't call on nobody else. I couldn't call on my mama because my mom was going through the, you know, she grieving a partner, you know. I couldn't call on my husband, you know, he grieving his own, you know, my father-in-law, his dad. my kids, yes, I done vented to my kids. I cried to my kids, and it's just like, you okay, mommy? You'll be okay, mommy. Let's go do this, mommy. Let's go do that, mommy. So it's like they did the thing as a normal person would do. They would try to get your mind off of it. Oh, well, let's go play, I don't know, outside. Let's go to the park or something like we tried all of that, but it was still like, whatever I did, I could not bring my daddy back with me. I couldn't. There was no way that I would bring my daddy back. And I prayed and I prayed. And I remember it just started off with like this simple thing of saying Jesus. That's what it started off with.
Not cooking the piece?
Yeah.
The oven ain't on?
The oven not on? No. Hold on. I thought I had an oven on. I don't. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, like I remember it started off with just me saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Every suicidal attempt that I had, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And it was just like, who else could I call on? Who else could I call on? And I will tell you that every attempt that I had, I would call on his name. And whenever I called on his name, it was just like he would make a phone call or tell somebody that I truly care about or who has my deepest heart. Like, and they would just call me. And it was just like, I'll talk to them like it ain't nothing. Like, I wasn't just trying to end my life. Like, that's the type of stuff, like, that was happening. And it happened a lot with my children, that when I was like, okay, I'm done, I'm tired, I'm not working for this anymore. What am I here for? And it's like, I remember driving on a bridge, and after it happened, you know, it was just like a good memory of like my dad and we was doing something. I think we were walking on the beach. I don't remember the exact memory, but I know it was a good memory of my dad and And, you know, I was telling my dad, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come home, you know, I'm coming to you or whatever. And I remember driving on the bridge, y'all. I'm talking about up on a bridge. And I remember going up, and I remember saying Jesus. And I remember driving, and when I was driving, y'all, my son, Fat Daddy, called me, and he was like, "Mommy, where you at?" And it was crazy because I was on the way home to my children, but when I spoke to my dad, I was like, yeah. And again, this is a memory. This is me just thinking of good memories of my daddy and how much time, you know, the memories we had together. And after we had these memories, I was just like, you know, my life would be better with you and everything like that. And driving on this bridge or whatever, I'm about to like hit the curve real quick, and it's just like Jesus and my kids. Like, when I say suddenly, my children, Fat Daddy called me, and it was just like, dang, like, what you doing? But it was like, in that same sense, I was calling out for help. I was calling out for help. So when I tell you that, like, I feel good, and granted, I still have anger and frustration and anxiety and everything else build up, but I will also say that it doesn't get easier, but I feel better. It doesn't get easier, but I know that I can make it. It doesn't get easier, but I have children that depend on me, that needs me, that is going to be there for me regardless if I want them to be there or not. They're going to be there for me. And, you know, vice versa. Like, my children need me. I need my kids. And me driving on that bridge and me calling out to Jesus and getting that phone call from Fat Daddy. And it wasn't just like a okay, he called me on a regular phone. No, this man called me on FaceTime. This man called me on FaceTime, asked mommy where she was at. I was on the way home to you, baby. And it's just like, you know, it's the memories that sometimes put me in a chokehold, but I continue to think of the good memories of my dad and I cherish those memories of my dad and I. And when I start to feel like it's like a level down, I start calling on his name. I start calling on his name. I start calling on his name because he's the only one that's going to save me. And yeah, back then when I call on his name, he would get my kids to call me, or he would get my husband to call me, or he would get my mama to call me. Like, he would do that for me. But now I know I'm in a better place because I don't have that thought of harming myself. I don't have that thought of life will be better without me. I don't have that thought anymore. But is it still in the back of my head? Of course, it's there. But I also start calling on his name, and when I do, it's just like, okay, let's talk about something else. Me and Jesus to have a whole conversation about whatever, whoever, however, and me and him just be going back and forth with it. And I feel good about it. I can laugh now, and I can be like, dang, like I was really trying to end my life. Like, why? I don't understand. But I said I had to say that I am definitely in a better place. I'm definitely enjoying my life. I am definitely happy with everything that is going on in my life. But I forgot to put the piece on. Did I tell you that? This is what I'm talking about. Me and y'all are gonna have a talk after I get off camera. But y'all ain't gonna see that part. That's it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give God all the glory so that you'll be able to tell your story. Put God first in everything that you do. And until next time, stay positive.